C&C Worldwide presents Good morning, Rochester. This is Topher Jancurcio, and this is Tuesday's C&C SportsROC report. Evan Rankin returned to the Rochester Americans after the veteran winger signed an AHL contract on Monday. Rankin appeared in 83 games for the Amerks over the course of 2011 to 2012 and 2012 to 2013 seasons, totaling 60 points on 29 goals and 31 assists. He had 32 penalty minutes. He spent last season with the Syracuse Crunch after beginning this year in Germany. The Amerks resume their schedule this weekend with road games in Syracuse and Adirondack. With 33 games remaining in the regular season, the Amerks are 9 points out of the playoff spot and have won 3 of their last 5 games. Greece native and Buffalo Sabres captain Brian Ginota returned to the lineup tonight in Calgary against the Flames. Ginota had been sidelined since December 3rd with an injury. The game was tied 1-1 after 2 periods, but the host Flames tallied 3 times in the third stanza to post a 4-1 victory. 2 Rochester Americans were called up to the game. Forward Matt Ellis played, while goalie Matt Hackett served as a backup to Enroth. Buffalo continues its road trip on Thursday against the Oilers. The Buffalo Bills introduced their defensive coordinator and their offensive coordinator to the media on Tuesday. Dennis Thurman takes over the defense, while Greg Roman will handle the offense. Thurman inherits a defense that was ranked 4th in the NFL season. He said the defense will use whatever scheme fits players the best. "We will run whatever makes us successful," Thurman said. "We have the ability to do things with the defense." The job on offense for Roman will be much more challenging, but he does have a well-documented history of effectively running the football. Though Roman also interviewed for the head coaching job, he took the offensive coordinator's position because he was impressed by the Pegula's commitment to bring a championship to Buffalo. The other reasons were the passion of this fan base in Buffalo is real genuine, and there is a good nucleus of talent, Roman said. Tuesday was media day in Glendale, Arizona for Sunday's Super Bowl. Needless to say, the New England Patriots players could not escape questions concerning Deflategate. However, nothing was revealed. Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, did make a statement that when all of this is said and done, the NFL may owe an apology to New England. For the Seattle Seahawks, running back Marshawn Lynch, a former Buffalo Bill, does not talk to the media. However, the NFL requires all players to attend media day, so Lynch had an answer to all his questions directed his way. "I'm here so I won't get fined," was all he said, and he repeated it 29 times. In girls high school basketball on Tuesday, Penfield pulled away from Webster Thomas 59-45 at Penfield. Junior guard Allie Fitzgerald made 3 3-pointers in the second quarter and 4 in the game as she finished with 16 points to lead the Lady Patriots. Penfield teammate Emma Guy recorded a double-double as she grabbed a season high of 14 rebounds and scored 14 points. Michaela Wilson scored 6 points during a 10-0 run by Penfield to start the game. The Lady Titans answered with a 10-0 run of their own, including a pair of 3-pointer baskets by Candace Crawford. However, Penfield's Mary Doyle sank a 3-pointer at the end of the quarter. Thomas freshman guard Miranda Lynch canned 5 3-pointer shots as she scored 22 of her game-high 24 points in the second half. Penfield improved to 9-2 on the season, while Thomas dropped to 8-4. Eastridge defeated Edison Tech 71-59 to up its record to 7-4 in a non-league game at Eastridge. Sophomore Breasia Johnson tallied a career high of 26 points and added 6 rebounds and 3 assists for the Lady Lancers. Eastridge senior Abby White made 10 out of 14 shots from the field and finished with 22 points, as she also contributed 6 rebounds and 5 assists. The Lady Lancers broke open a tight game in the third quarter and establishing a 20-point lead over the Lady Inventors. Campbell and Green led Edison with 16 and 13 points respectively. Edison dropped to 4-10 on the season. So that's Tuesday's SportsROC report. This is Topher Jancurcio again. Just want to touch on the Super Bowl a little bit right now. We're going to talk about it more in probably the column this week. Either that or Syracuse. I'm a little undecided on which one because both are bothering me. But it's the week of the big game. I think we should talk about the Super Bowl. So yesterday, again at the press conference, people are hounding the Patriots about the deflate gate. You get the testimony of this person that they're saying is one of the equipment handlers, and he may have taken the balls and tampered with it. One, if the Patriots told him to do it, they're paying him off enough where he's never going to tell the truth. Second, maybe he had his own agenda. He's probably a Patriots fan, so maybe he did it for them to win. I don't know. But in cold weather, molecules compress, so they could have decompressed themselves. So in a situation like that, when you're supposed to, it was 12.5 pounds of pressure per square inch, you'd have to overinflate the balls anyways. So there has to be a formula that these equipment managers know to. You have to overinflate the ball more than usual in a certain degree of weather. In cold weather, you have to put more air in because the molecules again are going to compress and deflate the ball itself. It's like in the winter with your tires. So the only question is why were the Colts balls completely fine? So, I mean, these equipment managers, they have to know how to inflate balls, so that's where the question is coming into play. Now, switching over to the actual game, because, we got to really stop focusing on this deflate gate thing, because let's just talk about the game itself. So New England, like I said in my past reports and column, I truly believe is going to win the game. Reason, and I'll say one reason alone, is the quarterback play. And I think it's obvious to everybody else. Tom Brady is a better quarterback than Russell Wilson. Older, smarter, more mature, more experienced. You get the idea. Then again, though, Russell Wilson has been in situations like this. Although we all know he got bailed out by his team in the NFC Championship. And then in the Super Bowl last year, he had a good game, but that was because the Broncos had such a terrible game. So, he's been in the situation against a Super Bowl winning quarterback in the Super Bowl before. And he beat Peyton Manning last year, who did not have a good game, who did not show up to play. But I don't think Brady's going to let that happen again, especially because this is the end of his career. This is not the last season, but we're getting close. So I believe he's going to have a way better game, and especially what happened against the Giants twice. I don't think he's going to want to start off the game. I think he's going to have to start off the game really well, too. And, I mean, in the last Super Bowl that he was in, he had a safety on his first throw. So he's going to want to avoid something like that against Seattle. And they have to keep scoring. They cannot give Seattle any momentum back. Coaching, I think they're pretty even. Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick, I really think, have similar experience. Been in games like this before. I think Pete Carroll's a little more gutsy compared to Belichick. I think Belichick's got his game plan, and he's going to stick to it. And Carroll wouldn't be afraid to really do anything. I mean, we saw that in the NFC Championship. So, all in all, again, my prediction is still the Patriots. Well, that's it for me today. We're out of time. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow. Remember to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Tweet at me at Twitter. Send me an email. Just really leave your comments under the video. All feedback is good. And I just want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a great one. That's the C&C Sports Rock Report for today. This is Topher Jancursio reporting. Come back tomorrow for the C&C Sports Rock Report.